In this video, we are making a swatch for Warm Up America using the closed scallop crochet stitch. Making swatches for the Warm Up America Foundation is one of my favorite things to do, especially when cleaning out my yarn stash. And with this particular campaign, I just kind of had a question, and that was if I would be able to make a fan or shell stitch for this rectangular section and meet the required dimensions, because when making these rectangular sections, they have to be as close as possible to hitting 7 inches wide by 9 inches long, or 9 inches wide by 7 inches long. That's super important as they're joining them all together. And I was able to make it work. It took some finagling, it took some playing, but I made it happen. And I'm so excited because the stitch is full coverage, it's really pretty, and it's a lot of fun to work up, and it works up in a snap. It's all like, all of a sudden you're done and you're like, what just happened? Now the level for this crochet pattern, because it's a shell or fan stitch, it wants me to throw it into the intermediate category because of that particular stitch. We're putting 4 double crochet stitches in the same stitch space and then making sure that you have enough stitches on either side for the pattern to lay flat. So I get it why they would put it there. However, it's a 1 row repeat, and as you're watching my video, you're going to realize how easy this pattern really is. And I honestly think that an absolute beginner may have a little trouble. I want you guys to focus on your stitches, one stitch per stitch space. Advanced beginners, you may be able to do this. Easy level crocheter, you could do this. At intermediate level, this is going to be super easy for you. So I hope that my tutorial is easy enough for you guys to follow and you have a great time with this, because it is a really fun pattern. Now you can get the pattern. I created a whole pattern for you to make this rectangular section on your own. It's going to be free on my website, crochetwithtiffany.com. I'm going to create this whole section for Warm Up America swatch patterns on my website. So if you need some ideas, need some help, just go over there and print off your Warm Up America swatch, so that way you have some fun ideas for things that you can make for the Warm Up America Charity Foundation. All right, when you're ready, let's dive into what materials I used to make this square. The materials that we're going to use for this closed scallop crochet stitch swatch section for Warm Up America is going to be just a regular size 4-weight worsted medium Aran 10-12 ply or 8WPI sized yarn. I am using specifically, I love this yarn because it's what I had in my stash. I just kind of pulled out what I had on hand, and all 3 of these just so happen to be, I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby in the colors dark denim blue, dark denim white, and cranberry. So those are the 3 colors I have right here. If you're loving them and you're like, ooh, I like that color. All right, the crochet hook that I'm using, and this is very important, it's a G6 or a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. Now the reason it's super important for you to use the G6 is because I did make this swatch up using an H8 5mm crochet hook, and the dimensions were too large. Remember, when we're making swatches for Warm Up America, they have to hit those dimensions as closely as possible of 7 inches wide, 9 inches long, or 9 inches wide, 7 inches long. So that way when they are joining multiple sections together, they fit, they work, okay? And that's why the tape measure is here. Super important for you to just periodically check to make sure you are on dimension. That way you know that it's going to be something that Warm Up America can use and not over large, and they're gonna have to figure out some other way of using it. All right, so also just a yarn needle or tapestry needle to weave in those ends, and a pair of scissors, and that's it. That's all we got going on here. Feel free to use whatever you have in your stash. If you do love anything I have here and you want to get your hands on it, feel free to click the link that I will provide for you in the material section below this video, so you can just purchase it, have it shipped directly to you, and then you got it. All right, when you're ready to go, let's get started making this closed scallop crochet stitch. We're going to get started with the white color yarn. I already have a red color swatch made up, some blue color swatches made up. I already got started, super excited about this campaign, working on the Veterans campaign currently. Maybe not when you're watching the video, but that's what we are working on right now. So I got red, I got white, or I got blue, but I need white. So this particular swatch I'm going to make is going to be white. Now we're going to start with a tail long enough for us to weave in the ends at the end of the project. create a slip knot, attach crochet hook. We are good to go. Okay, we're gonna start by crocheting 31 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 29, 30, 31. Perfect. All right, for row 1, we're going to make 2 double crochet stitches in the 4th chain from our crochet hook. So looking at those V stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Perfect. Skip 2 chains. 1, 2, single crochet in the 3rd chain. Skip 2 chains. 1, 2, make 4 double crochet stitches in the next chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Skip 2 chains. 1, 2, single crochet in the next chain. Skip 2 chains, 4 double crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 2 chains. 1, 2, single crochet. And that's the repeat pattern. It's like skip 2 chains, 4 double crochet, skip 2 chains, 1 single crochet, and repeat. So skip 2 chains, 4 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip 2 chains, single crochet. At the very end of row 1, you will single crochet in that last chain because we skipped 2. 1, 2, single crochet. And that will end row 1. Perfect. This is what you'll roughly be looking at right there. Let's move on to row 2. So to start row 2, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn our work. Now that chain 3 does count as our first double crochet stitch. So it kind of does, kind of doesn't. You'll see what I mean as I move forward to the next row. Okay, in that first single crochet stitch, we will make 2 double crochet stitches. 1, 2, perfect. Now this is going to be interesting, guys. Look at your double crochet stitches. There's going to be 4 because we know we made 4. Skip 2, 1, 2. In between double crochet 2 and double crochet 3, we're going to insert our crochet hook between those 2 stitches, not on top, but between. So 1, 2, put my finger there and go between them, and then single crochet. That way it's perfectly on top of this fan or shell and not leaning more one way or the other. If you put your stitch in the top of a stitch, it will have that leaning effect of, oh, it's going more to the right or going more to the left. So we want to place our stitch right between those 2 stitches. All right, then we find the next single crochet stitch and make 4 double crochets in that single crochet stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do the same thing, skip 2 double crochets, put your finger in there so you have 2 double crochets on one side, 2 double crochets on the other side, right in between, make your single crochet. Then 4 double, 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet in the middle, 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, single. Awesome. All the way to the end here. So 4 double, 1, 2, 3, 4. And at the very end of row 2, you'll see these 3 double crochets, or technically 2 with your chain 3 right there that we skipped over. You're going to place your very last stitch, a single crochet stitch, between the second double crochet and the chain 3. So right between them. Some of you are going to love this because you don't like to put any stitches in chains. I've heard this from a couple of my followers where they're like, oh, I hate putting stitches in chains. You don't have to do that in this particular pattern. They want you to put that single crochet between the stitches. Make it easier for you. All right, and then for the extent of this pattern, we are just repeating row 2. That's it. It's a 1 row repeat, which is awesome. All right, so chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn our work, making 2 double crochet stitch in that first single crochet. 1, 2, and then single crochet between the second and third double. All right, so we're going to repeat row 2 through the end of row, row 20. So when I was doing the dimensions, I went to the end of row 20 and then stopped. And I mean, literally, this pattern is fun. It's functional because it's solid, so it's going to be warm. It's beautiful, it's different, and so I'm really excited about it. But when you are done, so let me put that off to the side and show you a finished piece of work here. Turn it to the side so you can see it a little bit better. So this is the extent. So it's 7 inches here. I would have it this way, but to get it on camera, I'm going to turn it this direction. So it's 7 inches by 9 inches, and look, this is not a very big section, but where's my tape? There's my tape measure. Okay. When I take the dimensions, it hits right at 7. I don't know if you can see that. Right at 7. And then when I go this way, it hits right at 9. So I made sure it hit that 7 by 9 inch requirements for the dimensions, which is awesome. So I hope you like this pattern and find it fun to make. All right, guys, what did you think of the closed scallop rectangular section? I'd love to know your process and your experience in the comment section below. Did you have any questions? Did you enjoy the pattern? I'd love to hear. If you like this video, please push that thumbs up button. It's like a big high five and great feedback for me. If you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel. That way you don't miss my upcoming videos. I have some giveaways coming. I have great tutorials I'm super excited for, and more tips and tricks, even more Warm Up America rectangular sections just to give you more ideas, and I'd love for you to watch. If you want more out of my channel or just want to lift up my channel in general, check out my membership program. I have a couple different levels that I think you'll enjoy. Love for you to join. If you liked this video, let's keep it going. Watch these videos right here. It's more ideas and more things for you to crochet and just keep crocheting together. Or check out this video, which is a recommended video for you to watch. Thank you so much for crocheting with me, guys. I'll see you at the next one. Bye.